Thanks for being here. Very exciting afternoon. This is really exciting because I think this is the 5th nature preserve to be open to the public as a result of the Natural Resource Damage Assessment and Restoration, or NERDA, process with Dow. Right? We've got Eagle Ridge, we've got Tittabawassee floodplain and bike trail. We've got the Saigo Nature Preserve, Red Tail Nature Preserve, and now Mariners Preserve. My name is Sean Riley, and I represent the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy with the NERDA program. I'd like to welcome everyone, including the Natural Resource Trustee representatives, community members, Dow representatives. Bay County Executive Jim Barsha is here. Bangor Township Supervisor Glenn Rowley is here. Fish and Wildlife Service Regional NERDA Coordinator Alicia Kinney is here. And so welcome to everybody. Natural Resource Trustees for this work include the Department of Interior's U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, as well as the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And on the state level, it includes the Department of Natural Resources, Department of Attorney General, and the Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy, who I work with, as well as the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe. The purpose of the NERDA, if you're not familiar with the program, is to assess natural resource damages and then, with the help of the community, decide how best to restore, replace, or acquire their equivalent. We work together to identify natural resource injuries and then obtain funding to bring those resources back, and importantly, to restore the benefits of human use and enjoyment. Problems along the Tittabawassee and Saginaw rivers began before we knew much about environmental contaminants and the impacts that they could have on natural resources and the people that use them. The recovery has been a long time in coming. Assessment work for this NERDA process was started back in 2006, and then a settlement with Dow was finally announced in the fall of 2019. On behalf of the Natural Resource Trustees, we're happy to be here today, and I'm excited to join together with our partners, including Dow, its contractors, Saginaw Basin Land Conservancy, and community representatives to celebrate the public opening of Mariners Preserve. This new nature preserve is a community asset, providing no or low-cost opportunities for people to watch birds, deer, turkeys, and other wildlife, and to enjoy being outdoors and walk through fields of native wildflowers. And it raises the ecological value of this beautiful area near the mouth of the Saginaw River. Mariners Preserve will be permanently protected through a conservation easement that guards against future development on this land. In a very short time, we've already seen wildlife moving in and an impressive diversity of native vegetation getting established. As we entered the post-settlement arena, Dow has been an active partner in restoration. Dow and his contractors designed and developed this nature preserve by working with the trustees and local groups like the Saginaw Basin Land Conservancy. Mariners Preserve is a unique and diverse area for both wildlife and public enrichment. The project preserves and enhances about 340 acres of lake plain prairie and mixed hardwood habitat. The property was restored by recovering farm fields, controlling invasive vegetation, and planting a variety of native plant species. There's over 3 miles of nature trails and signage to give visitors a chance to connect with nature and enjoy the resources. This area will be especially important and spectacular during seasonal waterfowl migration. Mariners Preserve is just one of several projects that the trustees, Dow, and other partners are proud to showcase, all the results of the NERDA process. Dow is implementing and funding a number of restoration projects in Midlands, Bay, Saginaw, and nearby counties. Projects range from fish spawning and fish passage improvements to restoration of hundreds of acres of wildlife habitat, from public nature areas to bike trails, improved fishing access, and other opportunities for recreation and outdoor activities. Addressing long-standing environmental challenges is daunting. It takes perseverance, creativity, patience, commitment to a common goal, and most of all, partnerships. I'm proud of the work of every group represented here today. Congratulations to all on this milestone. Thank you. And I think now Zach Brannigan from the Saginaw Basin Land Conservancy is going to say a few words. Yep.
Thank you very much for the amazing turnout and for all of you being here. We really appreciate it very much. I only have really two things that I want to say. The first of which is that, you know, the concept of opening up 340 plus new acres of land right near the mouth of the river with the quality of restored habitat that they've been able to achieve here, the trustee council alongside Dow, their contractors and other partners, is amazing. Like, I cannot overstate enough just how amazing this property is going to be, especially like John said in the spring. When you come here, if you're a birder and you come here, there's a wooded trail that goes down the middle, there's these open prairie habitats, there's wet habitat in the back. You're going to have an incredible diversity of wildlife here, and also it's a migratory trap right up against the bay here. So I'm telling you, in May, this is the only place you're going to find me, is being out here and hopefully taking a lot of you people through here to enjoy it. There's deer, there's turkey, there's all kinds of stuff. This property is incredible, and having 3 miles of natural surface trails right here in Bangor Township, right in Bay County in our community, it's something that we've dreamed about being involved in on any level at the Land Conservancy for a long time. We have a nature preserve in Caseville that's about 250 acres, and it's got miles of trails on it. And I always said, man, if that was close to Bay City, people would just absolutely swamp this place. Well, this place is bigger, it's better, and it's closer. So I anticipate people really treasuring the memories that they make out here. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say is that the Land Conservancy is just unbelievably grateful for the opportunity to have even just a small role in this project. We did not restore this property. You know, we've been involved and we've been consulted and we've been part of it. But you know, the trustee council working with Dow and their contractors, it's been a really open, fun, collaborative process. They've involved us every step of the way. We were able to, you know, put our fingerprints on some of the signs and things. And over the years, you know, we're looking forward to our opportunity to steward this place in the way that we know how. As managers of public land and the managers of trails, that's our role and that's what we do. So to be able to have a relationship with this property after all of the incredible work that they have done leading up to here, that's amazing. People, you know, Janelle deserves credit back here from Dow, who has done an amazing amount of work to get this property where it needs to be. Danielle, you know, everybody from the team here, Kaylin and the trustee council. So we're just very open-hearted. We're excited about the butterflies and the flowers and the turkeys and the deer and the trails and everything that's going to happen out here for generations to come. So that's all I wanted to say, and just express our sincere gratitude from the Land Conservancy and our community for this incredible asset that's kind of you know, landed in our laps here. So congratulations to Bangor Township and everyone. I think, is it Jim next? Jim?
Yeah, I'll just be very brief. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, John. Thanks to Eagle and the Saginaw Basin Land Conservancy for also working together with the federal partners and Dow Chemical to make this beautiful tract of land, 340 acres, available to the public to, as Zach and John have so exquisitely explained, explore nature and see the natural beauty that Bay County and this region are blessed with. And I know Len is real proud also to be here, and he'll be sharing a few words. I just want to say this site worked out perfectly because, what, 150 years ago, I guess not called the lighthouse, it's called the rear light, which was established back in 1876 to guide mariners up the Saginaw River safely to their destinations and out. That is a key historic landmark here in Bay County and on the Saginaw River. In addition, Saginaw Valley State University will be locating a Lake Huron environmental research station, a $10 million investment in the Bangor Township and Bay County, and they will be conducting research with elementary school students, high school students, college students, and experts in the environmental community to come and study not only the Saginaw River, but the entire watershed. And it is a huge watershed, as you all know, extending all the way up to Genesee County. So good things are happening in Bangor Township, right here in Bay County. We're very proud of all of you who came out today to be at this dedication and ribbon cutting for this wonderful new nature preserve that will be here long after we're all gone. So, and it'll be serving generations of Bay County residents as well as visitors to the area to appreciate the beautiful nature preserve and setting that we have out here. So with that, is Glenn up next? Glenn Rowley, Bangor Township Supervisor. Glenn, do you want to?
Well, you may want to turn that off. This is a face made for radio. Folks, thank you all for coming out here. It's one of my taglines since I took office a while ago has always been referring to this area as beautiful Bangor Township. In fact, if you Google Bangor Township, it will come up as beautiful Bangor Township. So I'm very proud of that, but always question, why is it beautiful? Well, of course, it's its people, but also our amenities. And this stacks right up near the very top of the list of the things that make Bangor Township beautiful Bangor Township. So to have this resource available for all of you, our community, and as our ever-growing tourism industry, this is truly a gift, and I thank everybody who made this gift possible, and I can't wait to use this gift on a regular basis. So thank you so much for letting beautiful Bangor Township being the bullseye for this project. We are so excited about it and so thankful for it. So Zach, I don't know who to hand the keys to the stage off to. There you are. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming.
So typically the NERDA trustees like to commemorate opening this land for public use with ribbon cutting. So if I could please get my co-trustees and my national NERDA coordinator up here. So on behalf of the NERDA trustees, we're so happy to open this site for y'all. We hope that you love it in perpetuity, that you get out and enjoy nature. So thank you all so much. And then Alicia, whenever you're ready.
Yay.
Yay.
Well done.
All this light green is the trees, and you can see the size of this prairie here. There's a whole other one on the other side of that tree line that's just as big as this, and
They are.